We're organizing this press conference on the occasion of Tangku Sinawlong 50th anniversary because this is related to the foundation of Tangku Sinawlong. Tangku Sinawlong was founded collectively by the women because of the atrocities we faced in the 1960s and 70s from the enforcement of Armed Forces Special Power Act, where many of our members were tortured, raped and molested. So to rise up against such injustice, Tangku Sinawlong was founded. And today, in commemorating this 50th anniversary, we wanted to raise again the issue of Armed Forces Special Power Act, which is a flag law, and India, who is the largest democracy, should not enforce such a black law in our land, in any part of the country. Today, we are joined by our colleagues, the General Secretary of Naga People's Movement for Human Rights, and the President of Naga Women Union, Priscilla and Neingolu Krome, to raise the concerns and issues that Naga peoples are facing in our homeland. We are a peace-loving nation, we are a peace-loving community, but we are forced upon to react time and again with an oppressive laws and tactics and section which we do not agree. So with this I will stop.
An honor to be here in the Tangku Sinawlong's program, and today's gathering, rally, and this meeting happened to be under the slogan of "Save the Peace," which NPMHR has been using for the last few years, ever since the peace talk became a bit dicey. There has been threats of ceasefire breaking down for quite some time now, especially in the backdrop of the government of India going back on its word and its commitment, especially on the framework agreement, and the interlocutors behaving in a manner that has not been expected from them. So we have used this word, save the peace. That no matter what, we still want that peace should be given a chance to solve the Indo-Naga problem. So in the past years, under this theme, we've been going throughout different parts of India, especially even in Delhi, where Indian struggling communities as well from different parts of India have joined us in this effort to support the Nagas' effort to save the peace, let the peace process continue. So this also happened to be one the slogan in today's rally. So as I said, it's an honor to be here. We hope that for the sake of future generations, this is not only for the Nagas, but even for the Indians as well, with their long history of brutalities, human rights violations, and so on. We hope they will also become more sensitive to these issues, and judging from the present situation that there is a danger of even the ceasefire breaking down. But we appeal to both the parties as well that the ceasefire under any circumstances must try to continue, but it should be a dignified ceasefire. The government of India must keep its commitment on the part of the commitment. Interlocutors and others, if they are not behaving in a manner that is expected from both the parties, there should be a second thought. And in this regard, you may be aware that last month on September 12th, the government of Nagaland, they have officially called a meeting with all the Naga civil society organizations and different tribal organizations, and they themselves have recommended that the present interlocutor doesn't seem to be living up to his expectations. So they have passed a resolution asking the government of India to appoint a full-time interlocutor with at least the mandate of the government of India who can make decisive decisions. But at present, whenever some discussions are taking place, the interlocutor has to always refer back to the bosses. So that does not solve any problem. So that is one issue. The other issue is if this issue persists and government of India continue to go back on issue, as some of you all must be aware, that some of the negotiators even asked for a third party intervention, which was in the table ever since ceasefire was signed in 1997. But on the request of the government of India, India being the world's largest democracy, they should not be subjected to a third party. So Nagas, honoring the request of the government of India, has not insisted, and the third party intervention has been kept open. But now, even after 27 years, government of India don't seem to be as committed as they say they are. Rather, they're downgrading the talks and they're going back on the rules. So in such a situation, a third party intervention may be required. So that brings us to this situation.
Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 should not be wrongly implied. Many a times, AFSPA has taken a wrong course. The law has taken a wrong course. So, in Naga inhabited areas, it is our appeal that AFSPA should be repealed immediately. Indian government, they impose in Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and Jammu Kashmir, especially the northeastern states where Naga are inhabited. It should be repealed immediately, within no time. And then, if Indian government and Ministry of Home Affairs should be very much careful, if not, if it is wrongly implied again and again in Naga areas, the consequence will be very serious one day or another day, because we cannot be tolerated for long days, long incidents. Many incidents, Oting, Kohima, and then this, many instances were there. We have lost many lives, civilians, massacre has taken place. So we cannot tolerate anymore. Please repeal this AFSPA at the earliest. Thank you.
There should be no border within the Naga inhabited areas. What we mean to say is there should be no barrier, and we don't recognize, so-called Indo-Myanmar border. So, construction of wall and fencing is vehemently opposed by the United Naga Council, and also scrapping of FMR, Free Movement Regime, which came into existence way back in 1951, should be reinstated. Otherwise, Nagas are ready to take up any course of action, it be in the form of democratic protest or in any form. That's it.